like he didn't give them time to say anything. Huh?
Maybe he just wanted to be validated.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm here to validate Scott Steiner. As long as he stays like 50 miles away from my fucking house.
I gotta put something worthy of game crimes on the VCR here.
Uh-oh.
We're cracking out.
Yeah.
We're cracking out the Virtua Fighter.
Oh, shit. You ever want to learn about Pi's backstory? I don't. But I've seen that movie 3 fucking times.
And I'm not.
Virtua Fighter is like the reason why games shouldn't have stories. Best game, no stories. That's it.
No, I feel that.
Phantasy Star's story is basically what? You get a little robot and you can feed it? That's all I need to know.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
easy.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
if you want to get into the lore.
What if I don't? No?
Okay, so how do you keep track of a Wiimote when you have a 1-year-old that's constantly grabbing Wiimotes? Here we go.
Those seem like they would instantly be put in most children's mouths.
Yeah.
I don't have any experience with that, but I do have experience with watching kids put weird shit in their mouths. You work as a child, like a kids librarian, you're gonna see some things. Like a kid trying to eat a crayon. Whole.
I've been playing. I was playing Wii Sports, and I left it on for a week. Like it was last week, and then I turned on my TV and like Wii Sports popped up, and I was like, oh.
Oh man, I'm dying over here. We're actually live. We have like an audience and everything right now. My lord.
We have an audience?
I think so. It says while the Bachman's away, the chat will play. The Bachman is away?
What? I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I stepped out of frame.
That's pretty sus of you to do.
It's true.
You should stay on screen at all times of your life. Okay, finally we're here up and running. We're looking at the chat. Howdy, folks. How's it going? We got K-Ware, Cumbertonian, Rayon Tap, Scabeater213. What's up, friends? This is June. Mike is getting some shit ready. Tonight we are going to be playing Phantasy Star Online 1.
I have to turn that down. Oh my god.
Oh no, he's getting too rowdy. Way too rowdy. Turn up that Virtua Fighter VHS. Get nice balance going.
Well, we're still in the trailer portion of the anime VHS. Yeah, we haven't gotten to Virtua Fighter yet.
The trailer portion is the best part of an anime VHS.
That's true. I learned that very quickly. Like, I didn't have any anime VHS as a kid.
Okay.
My exposure to anime was if it got a Fox Kids release. So, yeah, the anime VHS, I feel like I missed out.
Yeah, you basically missed out on, like... That's how you learned about electronic music as, like, a child in the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, oh my god, what is industrial music? Where do these drums come from? Cumbertonian in the chat says, I fucking love PSO. I don't think you're alone. I'm pretty sure Mike's a big-time freak for this game.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
It sounded horrible, but it's real. Yeah. So since we had someone on YouTube ask us about our setups, Mike, how are you playing the game tonight?
On the game, I'm playing on the Wii U, and I'm going to play with the gamepad because my Wii U is actually in the next room over, and I usually play on the TV out there. Eventually, I want to get a setup where I've got a camera. Like, I think when I upgrade this camera is going to move out there, and I'll have a setup where I can use it from the couch out there.
Okay, that makes
Because
sense.
yeah, there's times when I stream and I'm like, I don't really want to sit at my computer to play this, but
But the vibes.
wait, software cannot be controlled with the Wii U gamepad
Yeah, because they're
because I
using.
turned it. I turned it off. God damn it! There's an option where you can do it, but I turned it off.
No. No!
Okay, so I gotta
Do
go
you have a
back.
classic controller?
Uh, yes, I just bought one. I've never used it, but I have one.
Time to break this puppy out.
This
I'm
is what I
also.
bought along with my Odama microphone.
Oh god, we gotta play Odama sometime, Mike.
We do. That's on the list for sure.
It has to be. Cumbertonian says, "Do a Game Crimes Kickstarter for a new camera." Mike, we need to get you several new cameras. We need a camera every room of your house.
Here's my problem though, because it's
Mm.
set up as because I've got a GameCube controller plugged in the other room. It just connected me to player 2. It's not a game crime stream without weird bullshit.
The real crimes are against our viewers.
Well, the problem is like I just don't have I don't have like the time to do a lot of testing on Tuesdays, and you know, yeah, you could say that I could do it the day before, I guess, but I don't want to. Is what's going on there?
I think it would ruin the vibes to work too hard here.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
think
know,
that's fair.
you gotta act like you've been here. You know, you're getting a shit stream. Y'all know it. It's fine. It's fine. We're barely awake.
So, I've got an active repeater USB extension cable. What are the odds that this works to move my GameCube adapter in here? Place your bets.
40%. I'm putting 40%.
40%, that's... I'll take those odds.
Okay, let's go, baby. You'd be surprised. Those GameCube controllers are versatile. Let's see why. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he's still at it. Let's see. Dead Chicken in the chat asked, "Watching the Bible Machine prank, did that ever get completed?" I don't know. I don't know if Mike ever did finish that horrible NES idea. But if you did, he should bring it to GeeklyCon. I guess while we're waiting here, I will fill the dead air and talk a little bit about how we're actually doing this. Vanity Star's online servers were shut down in 2007 by Sega. And in its place, there is something, a group known as Shitserv. That's I believe CHTSERV, that hosts a private server for Phantasy Star on the GameCube and PC, as well as a couple of other editions of the game. And that's been in operation for years and basically functions identically to the previous service, but with a couple of added bonuses that come from the advantages of being a private server. So it's actually a game you could pick up right now and jump in head first, do a little bit of configuration on your end. It's really not that bad if you're like not afraid of IP addresses. And you can be up and running within 5 or 10 minutes. And I've been here playing this game for like the last week or so, just trying to get my head wrapped around it. And I found that there's a ton of people on. Games are easy to find. Groups are easy to find. randos are easy to find. I've not run into a single weirdo or jerk. So it's been an overall, like, really nice experience. And so Mike and I are going to try to do this together for the first time this week. And then next week, we're going to be playing this game's ill-fated sequel, Phantasy Star Online 3. The Card Revolution.
Yeah, that game was ill-fated by calling it episode 3, not by virtue of the game itself. The game itself, as I remember it, I haven't played it since it was new, but I remember it being quite good.
And you know that I'm a sucker for card games, so that's super easy for me. Like, I'm going to be playing the shit out of that for a week.
Well, I'm buying a lottery ticket as long as the odds are 40%.
Okay.
Because this worked fine.
Hell yeah, baby! Woo!
That's,
yeah, absolutely bet all of your money on things I say now. It's a winner.
So what level are you these days?
23.
All right, I'll play my 18. I started a phoneme, which is what I like put 400 hours into the game playing as back in the day, but I'm trying to ranger out.
What, go from Bonum to Ramar?
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these things mean. I just picked a large woman.
So yeah, typically like you'll hear the community talk about the combination of like race and class. They'll just shorten them together. So like my race is Newman and my class is Force. So you'd say it is phoneme.
Oh, so your race is Newman? That's very 90s.
Well.
Someone in the chat asked if we are generating new characters. No, we are not generating new characters. I think Mike's bringing back his classic Borfucko right back to the stage.
Yeah, I mean, 18 and 23, they might as well be new, but...
But keep in mind, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing in this game. I'm just wandering around hitting stuff with a stick.
Oh my god, there's a Game Crimes room. Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the Twitch chat up, and I want it.
I just threw it on my phone.
Uh-huh.
Ray on Tap asked, will there be a Game Crimes hang at GeeklyCon? That's a good question. You're going to GeeklyCon, right?
I am.
Okay, well, I guess I better than too.
Hell yeah.
Might as well. I guess we could do a hang. We could also do a panel. I don't see why not.
We should do it. We should do a panel, for sure.
Panel would be fun. I was thinking maybe, like, if we did a panel, maybe do it on Mugen.
Yeah.
Do a bunch of like really wacky Mugens, let people come up and try them out. Maybe do some salty bet and do some raffle tickets or something. Something fun like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, so what have you and Sophie been doing most of your time? Have you been doing like the quests, or have you been?
I've been like going back and forth between quests and just like basically looping through the dungeon. And I've played through to the second boss a couple times, basically. That's where I've been cut off at.
Okay, and what classes are you both?
I don't know what she is. She's in bed right now sleeping.
Yeah.
She's a ranger, but I'm not sure of the specifics.
Yeah. That second boss is brutal unless you have a Force with you.
It sure as hell is.
Do AoEs.
I am a Hugh New Earl. New Earl, not a old Earl.
Yeah.
I'm a large human. What do they call the melee class? Hunter.
Yes.
Yes, large human hunter. She tall.
See if I got stuff I need to sell. This game you got to kind of learn to love the quirks. There's things like if I go in here and I want to sell stuff in my inventory, like you'll notice it's not sorted. There's no way for me to sort in the shop. I gotta back out, and go into my item pack, items, pick up an item, then go to sort, automatically or manually. I don't know why you would ever do manually. Now I can go in and I can sell.
Oh, see, I've not been sorting them because I'll just usually sell most of whatever I pick up. So I can just go from the bottom of the list up and do it that way. But the automatic organization seems handy as hell, though, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. And it keeps me, it gives me like little like barriers so I know not to like sell past a certain line or whatever.
That makes sense. Are you bringing your dog cage full of consoles this year?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to fly. So
Oh, you're flying. Oh shit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's just to maximize my time.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a hell of a drive for you, isn't it? It's like 15 hours or something
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. I would love to bring my dog cage. Well, in the dog cages, we actually returned those. Like we bought them before the show, and then returned them after the show. We're like, yeah, my dog didn't like it.
Oh
Um,
boy.
yeah. Same thing with the TVs, actually. Which actually, like, somebody, a friend of mine who works for like PR stuff, like, was saying that like a bunch of like publishers and like people that she works with were like, no, just buy the TVs and return them. Like,
Really?
yeah, it's
Oh
like
my god.
apparently fairly common practice. To be
Yeah,
fair, I'm talking about like bad low end TVs, but I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know either, but now you can tell people you were actually being professional. Like,
I was, yeah.
yeah, you were following accepted industry standards.
I am the height of professionalism.
You're right, Mr. Fucko.
All right, where are you at?
I'm on floor 1. So what should we be doing? Should we be doing quests?
We can just do the regular dungeon. Just are you in
Okay.
caves? Or are you in?
No, I. How do you teleport anywhere other than the first level? Every time I go in there, it just only gives me Forest 1.
Yeah. So if you're playing single player, it saves that. But whenever you create a new game, it doesn't. But you can do quests that will take you to those.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I've
Um,
done some of the quests. Like I've done all of the World 1 and the World 2 quests.
the extermination ones are really good because the mob density is super high.
So like they're good for grinding.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I
Yeah.
don't. I'll go wherever. If you want me to drop a pipe, I will drop a pipe.
Forest one is small. I can probably find you pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, my character's like body shape is 100% Danny DeVito.
That's compact. That's powerful. You
Yeah.
have dual Uzis? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I leave nothing behind. Oh, here's some Maceta. That's yeah. The four Maceta are gonna be mine. One of these days, you're gonna be short four Maceta.
Dude, I have 25 grand in the bank. I don't know what to do with it. No clue. It's
Well,
like if I'm not buying the best armor, then I don't have like anything to spend money on.
yeah. I guess
And
as a
I
hunter, that's true.
like what would you be buying otherwise?
Um, like I bought what you're. I don't know. You got like discs you could buy, or like, um, where my money usually goes is I like lose it because I forget to put it in the bank and then I die.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna look at chat while we're loading here. Memories. Borf of the Fucko clan.
The very same.
And someone asked, why does this look so good? I'm assuming this is being fed through your Tink or something.
It is, and it does have it does, or no, it's not. It's not because it's on my Wii U,
Oh.
so it's HDMI.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but also it's um, also this has got some patches on it. I just took the ISO that June patched, but it's the most notable is the widescreen. What do you want to talk about the other quality of life patches you put on it?
Sure. So there's widescreen, increased draw distance, so you can see a lot more things in your field of vision for a lot longer. There's a forced progressive scan that forces it into 480p. That's going to give you a better video signal, as well as a couple of balance patches for things like what shows up in the shop and how drops work. There's a slight reorganization of the map, and then a patch that allows you to walk backwards. Which I didn't know was like a thing you couldn't do in the original.
Wait, how do you do that?
It just says you can touch back and walk backwards instead of having to like rotate around. So I don't know what the difference is because I didn't really play the original.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not really noticing anything different than how it normally is.
Fair.
The one annoying thing about this game playing in multiplayer is that you have to tag an enemy first. You have to deal damage to it to get the XP for it.
Okay. That makes sense.
So if you're playing like we had a force that had all AOE skills that joined our party, and unless they're playing ball, then like as a ranger who's mostly single target, I'm getting no experience for it.
That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. There are a lot of things about this game that suck, and you're going to hear me complain a lot. But also, between Dreamcast and GameCube, 600 hours, so it can't
Holy
suck that
shit.
bad. And mostly offline because I didn't really have like for a while there I had access to play it over dial-up, but not always.
And this game had split screen as well, right?
On GameCube it did, yeah. The other
Yeah,
consoles
okay.
it didn't.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I just want the fluid. Give me that fluid.
Yeah.
Oh, White Morph in the chat says, I always played the mage class in this game. I got to level 74 and then my memory card died.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So, did I tell you about the like the fucked up way I'm gonna have to switch this game to switch my save over if I want to play on GameCube?
No.
Well, because I'm playing on Wii U, so I have to like I'll have to copy that, take my SD card and copy the file over to the to my Wii SD card because I've got a hacked Wii also. And on there, I'll use a memory card manager to move it over to my GameCube memory card.
There wasn't a memory card adapter for the Wii U?
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Ever since I've gotten this console, I have to admit I've fallen in love with it. But also, what in the fuck were they doing?
Well, the Wii U didn't support GameCube games out of the gate, did it?
I don't think it did actually. Now that I
No.
think about it.
So the GameCube support was in the system, but it was all like home, like it had to be unlocked through homebrew.
That's right. That's right.
Which is wild. I mean, if it's there, it could have just been that they just didn't want to have to pay for a disk drive that would accept the small discs.
That's probably it because I don't think they were spec for that long. Those ones that accept the MIDI DVDs, like they would have had to have a separate production line. They couldn't have just run with any run-of-the-mill DVD.
These
It's still
rappies always get up, and if
Yeah.
you've got patience, you can just wait and hold a gun to their head.
White Morph asked, "Did anyone play Blue Burst? Did you play Blue Burst, Mike?"
I have. I didn't play it for very long, but I'm interested in getting into it because it's got episode 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a formal episode 4, like this
Yes.
is the official sequel. Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool.
Yep. But the weird part about that is if like Blue Burst was the only thing you played, you know, you've got like it's episode 1, 2, and then 4, and like no mention.
So that really is like the bastard stepchild of the series, then.
It is, yeah, for sure. You would never know it existed if you were playing primarily on PC.
I am excited for this now.
Well, and it actually like you know, when I say episode 3, it's not just like, oh, this is a game in the same series. It's like continues and finishes the story.
Jeez, okay.
They've got like kind of motion comic style, or like yeah, like the visual novel style cutscenes.
Animatics?
Yeah.
Like the damn Animatrix? There is no card revolution. Oh, buddy, there's a card revolution. And we're the vanguard of that front. We're going to be the only two people online playing that game.
Which, like, I mean, the nice thing about it is probably why it's still online is that the server architecture and everything is the same. Like, the
Oh,
lobby is exactly the same. Like, it's, yeah. I mean,
that's awesome.
behind the scenes, there's not much difference.
So is the combat actually real time then, with all this card stuff going on?
No.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
like it's like a tactics card battler. It's it's really interesting. And there's ways to like combine cards and do like in like insane combos and things. It's really neat. The main mechanic is like instead of like fighting monsters, you're collecting cards of those monsters to do battle against usually other hunters or arcs as the dark side is called. It's basically well, I say dark side. So it's like the hunters, which are who you play as in episode 1 and 2, work for the government, and arcs do the same stuff but not for the government, and they think the government's bad actually.
Whoa, there's
So
a libertarian card battler?
yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I stood here for so long waiting for them to wake up so I could get 30 miss at it.
I was wondering why you were doing that.
I don't know. It's habit. It's habit. Yeah, so I actually sold my copy of this game when I needed some cash at one point, and it makes me kind of sad. I'm glad that like I don't need the disc to play it again.
Yeah.
But
Did you have the plus version or the normal
I had the
version?
plus version, yeah, that I bought
Oh, okay.
new at the Game Crazy I worked at.
Hell yeah.
Have you found the quick menus, by the way?
I don't know if I have.
So if you hold R and hit Y, it'll bring up a quick menu, and then you can switch between them. Like hit L and R to switch between the different menus.
I've seen that. Yeah, I know what you're
Okay.
talking about now.
Yeah, nice way to like easily access stuff.
Mao Munjia in the chat asked, is there a backstory for this game? Is this the backstory for the game? I think I missed the explanation. Do you want to give the crowd here a little...
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
101?
yeah, so you're on this ship. I think it's like I only loosely know the story, so forgive any inaccuracies. But you're on this ship Pioneer 1. And it's you they're looking for another inhabitable planet, and they happen upon this planet called Ragal. And I think I think maybe there was already settlers here, and you're moving out to the planet, and then you find out a bunch of monsters on the surface, and it's like, well, shit, let's fuck up the monsters on the surface. Ain't shit else to do. And then you go get guns and magic spells.
And you have to save the president's daughter.
Yeah.
I was so amazed that it dropped that on me in like the first 5 minutes. Amazing.
Yeah, and the president is like, I don't want to bother you. It's just my daughter. he literally is. He's like, it's nothing. Never mind. And then his secretary is like, no, his daughter's gonna die. You need to do something about this.
You don't understand. He's a really bad parent.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible, really.
This boss that we're getting ready to fight, the extra draw distance really helps after you fight that boss, because in the vanilla game, you beat the boss, and it's a huge arena, and it drops loot boxes around the outside edges of the arena. And so so most of them are out of your field of view. So you have to run around the entire periphery just to try and find the loot boxes.
Yeah, you're Borfucko Space Murderer, not Borfucko Track and Field Star. Bullshit. You didn't sign up for running?
Yeah, the weird thing is it's like you've got that teleporter over there, and it's like this right here is the door to the boss room. and we take that teleporter over there, and then we're on the other side of the door. It's like, just put the teleporter in front of the door. My immersion
Yes.
was broken, and I almost stopped playing the game.
My immersion was broken when I was forced to use the basement entrance.
And now we're treated to the game's main villain, the camera. You have no camera control except the L button will center it. But it's like automatically trying to focus on the boss, but when the boss goes up into the air, you can't see anything on the ground, which is great because the boss will like burrow into the ground and leave these like lava pools. You just gotta hope you don't walk on.
Or you get really close to so that you don't get hit. Like a spiraling attack.
Yeah, that's also true.
Is he about to go do that? Is he about to do a big spin?
I think he's gonna try and shoot fireballs at us, and then he'll probably come down one more time.
Okay.
Oh nope, there he goes. And then you can this phase you just gotta kind of like watch the he like tunnels across, and you just gotta watch the map for the yellow dot. I usually just walk around in a circle. But sometimes they'll do a right angle.
One thing I noticed is that he can't fully cross over his lava craters. So if you stay near the periphery, there's a chance you can just kind of like step out of the way.
Didn't you just get nailed standing by one of them?
Yes, but I also dodged a second one.
Oh, okay. One thing to remember is that even though this is a cutscene, if you're standing underneath him, you will get killed.
For real?
Yeah. If he falls on top of you, it does damage. And it like usually by the time you fight him, it's like it doesn't take much to kill you the first time. So I just get one shot after beating the boss. If you're playing it solo, it sucks even more because there's nobody to lay a telepipe for you. So you have to just go to Forest 2 and truck it back to where the boss is.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. This game actually sucks, but I love it.
We have a lore question in the chat if you would be so brave.
Oh, God. I'll Google it for you. What's up?
Okay. So Universe is disconnected side story from PSO, but it looks like PSO2 pulls in lore from both PSO and PSU? Question mark, while still being on its own?
I believe so, yeah. I skip a lot of lore. The problem is, like, the early lore in PSO2 is, like, very much just, like, talking heads, and the cutscenes are super boring. It's like... It's like you fight some enemies, you get to a point where it's like your character stands there, other character walks up, dialogue back and forth, and then usually like a different scene set up exactly the same, dialogue back and forth. Like it's not great. The new Genesis content, they just did like a massive overhaul and made it like more open world and like changed the ways like zones and combat work. That stuff has more interesting cutscenes, I believe. But that's all to say that I don't really know much about PSO2's story, despite playing it a bunch.
PSO2 free to play right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out in 2012, and they were like, yo, US release incoming. It's still coming. It's still coming, and then it's like 2019, and they're like, no comment. I don't remember when it actually did come out in the US, but it was it seemed to be like, and I don't know this for sure, but my assumption is because it was like an Xbox exclusive for a little bit, is that like Microsoft like either paid for it or like subsidized it in some way to show off Azure. Because it's running on those Azure servers.
Yeah, that makes sense, but it also sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's really bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-water myself right quick.
Yeah, go for it. So I got one of these items here. It's a tri grinder. Um, and like these are used to boost like you've got like a plus on your weapon, and this will boost it up. I'd usually save this kind of stuff for when I have a nice quality weapon, but you could also use it early on if you just want to be like overpowered super early.
I found some mono grinders and die grinders, so I've got a plus 18 sword right now.
Yeah, that's rad. Uh,
Does a job.
and then like different when you create different games, and I forget if it's like your section ID or what causes it. Has this techer, like the guy who identifies your stuff, does he always look like this for you, or does he sometimes look different?
He always looks like that to me.
Okay, yeah, so it's based on the section ID then of the person that creates the game, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
But different techers, so section IDs are like generated based off of using your name as a hash, like your character
Okay.
name. And then also your section ID also determines what techer you have, and the techer will have different will identify items differently.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why when you identify an item, he's like, "Do you believe me?" Because you can be like, "I don't believe you," and then you can take it to a different techer and get a different result.
Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why he asked me. It's just like, is he having a confidence issue at his job?
It's like, "Do you need a techer?" Trust me, it's okay.
You're the only sword appraiser I know, dude. You're gonna have to do.
And it's like, "Oh, are these ice daggers? I don't know." Sure, fuck it. If you say they're ice daggers, I gotta believe you. I mean, there's nothing I could do.
I'm just wandering around in the caves.
Okay.
I'll drop a pipe whenever you need it, though.
Yeah, this is the pipes. If you play Diablo, they're town portals. They're just a way to get to your buddy. Um, typically the community when you need one of those dropped, they will say to each other, "Lay pipe," and
Oh,
at least that's what I do, and I get weird. I've been kicked from games. I don't understand why. But yeah, if you want to drop a pipe, that would be fantastic.
you trying to get piped up?
Yeah, yeah. I'm piping off. Ah.
So we got some more questions in the chat. Well, first one isn't a question. It's just I have my PSP version that was a train wreck. Yes. Um, and then the next one was Sega refused to mention it for 2 years, but then it was a big deal out of nowhere on the E3 2019 stage.
Yeah,
Sega, stay being Sega forever, please.
it was
But
wild.
your pipe is up, my dude.
Yeah. And like PSO2 is a very different game. It's this combat is like slow and methodical. PSO2 is not that. It's a bit more like a Devil May Cry or like that kind of like acrobatic, do a bunch
Martial
of
arts style movie stuff.
yeah, which is fine. It's totally got its place. But I'd say that this is still worth coming back to.
Would you compare the combat in PSO to like Warframe?
Yeah, yeah, I think that's
Okay.
fair. I don't think it's like as mobile, but
Yeah, Warframe is just a game about doing cartwheels just forever.
essentially, yeah.
That's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. Cartwheels are cool. These shark guys are my favorite enemies in the game so far, I think. They're just really weird looking, and I don't know why they're just called evil sharks.
Oh shit! I haven't used my special ability here, but it can confuse enemies and they start attacking each other.
That's sick. I didn't know
Yeah.
what the special ability is.
So it's like let me look at the gun here real quick. It's a panic mech gun.
Okay.
And then if you look over on the third tab, it says also has a chance of confusing enemies. That
Oh, okay.
that threw me for the longest time because I was like, special abilities don't work. It never happens. It's because there's a separate attack for if you want to proc this special ability.
Right, it's something you have to map in the custom.
Yeah, yeah. So this
Okay.
one, like, so I've got like the middle button, which is is how I have it set up now, which is just my normal attack. And then when you see this flash, that's a heavy attack. And then on the sub palette, I've got this other attack, which you see does a little like that's a little confusion effect that shows on my gun. But then yeah, that can confuse enemies, and that becomes super useful later on.
You can see that, especially when you got the big crowds.
Yeah.
Someone in chat, Shiny Waffle, asked, wasn't there a way to use the GBA to connect to this game? If anyone would know, it'd be Mike. It'd be you, Mike.
I mean, it wasn't anything I ran into, but like, if that is true, I mean, like, I could easily, well, not on the GameCube, but I've got, so I ordered a GameCube broadband adapter, so I'll be moving this game over to there, and I can try it then, because I've got a GBA and a flash cart.
They specifically said you could download the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle soundtrack and perhaps get a Chow-shaped mag.
I do know that those mags exist, and I had one, but it was given to me by somebody online.
In exchange for some work, in quotes.
Yeah, some wet work. You you kill those enemies while I loot these boxes.
Wet work is just the funniest phrase for that character to say, I think. Like, doing that voice is like, yeah, I work for the CIA, what about it?
One thing I will say about playing this game, especially at night, is the music will put you to sleep.
Dude, I have fallen asleep on my couch 3 times in the past week playing this fucking game.
Uh-huh.
I am so well rested, it sucks.
I threw my controller and pulled my Dreamcast off the table it was on one time because I woke up like one of those things where it's like the vertigo or you feel like you're falling. So I threw my controller with enough force that it pulled my Dreamcast off, and I didn't see what happened, but like I opened up my Dreamcast and my disc was gone.
What?
So it popped open, shot the disc across the room, but then got closed again.
Right, you sleep really hard.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, well, that part happened while I was awake.
Oh. So the upgraded version of an evil shark that's more powerful is the Pal Shark? Yeah, that's right.
Come on. Yeah, now you're confused. You don't know what's going on. Oh my god, check out this animation for when I use Barda.
Please lay it on me.
Hey, look at my character.
Did you squat that out?
No, he does like a little kick.
He's very charming. He's very short and very charming.
Those flowers are priority number 1 because they'll paralyze, and paralyze does not wear off.
Yeah, you gotta walk around and awkwardly open your item menu for 30 seconds.
Yep.
Is there a way to separate these two guys before it happens?
I don't know.
All my attacks do 0 damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, the death animations for the dragons are the funniest fucking things. Question in the chat. I've seen screenshots of this game of people who claim to have unlocked Sonic as a character. Not sure how. Maybe hacks or Game Shark?
Yeah, I've definitely seen Sonic's. It's an item that makes you look like Sonic and Tails. You'll see those in the lobby. At least you did on in the old days. I haven't run
Oh
into
wait,
it
like
yet.
you look like Sonic and Tails at the same time?
No, 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 no. Like they had, like both
Okay.
of them exist.
Oh, separately. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Not like a horrible cat doggy infusion.
No, they're connected at the anus.
Dr. Robotnik's worst plan ever. He sewed them together. Why would he do this?
Yeah, actually, Human Centipede was a ripoff.
The original concept for Sonic and Knuckles.
You know, I could just say that was the plot of Knuckles Chaotix, and most people would have to believe me.
It's true. These these uneducated lots know nothing of Vector the Crocodile. Good night, Taco Daddy. Sleep away.
Good night. Okay, you have no idea how happy it makes me that that we've got like anybody playing this game again.
Hell yeah, dude! It's honestly a very good game.
Yeah.
I keep coming back to it over and over again. Like I was originally just gonna play for a few hours to get used to it, and then it's like it scratches this itch for me of chill game, vibes game. Like I like Final Fantasy 14, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And there's a lot less going on here, and I love it.
Yeah, I'll warp. I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
I want to confuse both these bad boys and have them just duke it out amongst themselves.
Are you on the pathway that's going to let you hit that button?
I went through the teleport that was in that little side room we were just in.
Okay, because I'm at the door that requires like a separate trigger switch.
Oh, gotcha. I might be. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how many enemies are going to spawn in this room, so no guarantees as how long this is going to take.
Fair enough. I guess I'll just stay in place then. Lo-fi beats to feed your mag to, says Shiny Waffle. I agree. Very, very chill. In fact, I'm going to feed that mag right now. What should I be feeding this thing?
It depends on what you're going for. I mean, early on, you'll get more mag drops, so there's no reason to like really try and min-max it. But you're probably wanting attack damage. I mean, if you're having troubles hitting things, you want dexterity.
If I want Opa Opa?
Yeah.
Like,
I might have just found you I might have just found you a weapon.
We'll see.
I don't know. That's an unidentified saber +3 already, though.
I finally saw somebody online who had the little burger mag.
Oh, nice.
It was adorable. Whoa. There's a new first-time chatter, first-time viewer here, with perhaps the best name I've ever seen in my life, Crime Fridge, who says, you gotta pack antidotes if you're under level 10. That's a fact. Caves suck without antidotes. Or whatever the antidotes
I think they might be talking about what to feed the mag if it's under level 10, feeding it antidotes.
Really? Okay. That's interesting.
If I'm reading that correctly.
Crime Fridge has confirmed.
Yeah, but I actually do need to be feeding my mag. Let's see here.
Antidotes give dex and strength. Well, that's easy.
Stop hitting me.
You're gonna get killed.
No, I'm fine. I had enough time to do it. I knew what I was doing.
You know how to feed your baby.
I think if you go to that.
If your mag is over level 10, the mags change what you need to feed. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like this is going to require me to look at something resembling a spreadsheet at some point.
It is, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, my basic plan here is like I'll worry about that with my next mag. Like I'm not really going to try and
I didn't know you got new ones. I thought you kind of got
Yeah,
stuck with
they'll
what you
they'll
got.
drop later.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that cute little ship from Fantasy Star, and nothing else matters in the world to me right now. And that little boy. God, you're just kind of like cutting through the rest of the dungeon.
This is still that same room.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think you are like right near the other side of me though, based on where you are on the map.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Oops. Oh my god.
Crime Fridge is coming with the knowledge, and we appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Fridge, Miss Fridge.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Watch out for wasting points on defense, because that's the thing, is that those are just flat points to defense, whereas the other stats are going to give you more
They're like
multiplicative
scale.
bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Was that you?
Yeah,
Say what?
yeah. And here's that other. There you go.
Yeah, boy, let's go.
I don't know where this button just sent me though, or this teleporter. Oh my god! Oh my god! It
Yeah.
sent me to hell. Oh, that proc rate is annoying. There we go. There we go. Got him.
So if you were grinding for items, what would you be doing to like, min-max, so to speak?
I'm the wrong. Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask that for sure. Because again, I mean, like I put a lot of hours into this game, but most of it was spent offline.
Right, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So a lot of the things when I would look for like the strats or whatever, they wouldn't really it wouldn't really apply. It'd be a lot of like, oh, you need to get in a game with like these characters or like whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Night Ray on tap, take it easy. Sleep tight.
And yeah, that's true. At this level, there's not really a lot of point. Yeah, yeah. The mag stuff is stuff you want to keep up with just to get like just to get the stat advantages early on. But like most of the like if you're aiming for a certain thing, that's getting more into end game content.
That makes sense. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I should be focusing on right now because I'm not sure what to do with items. But yeah, I think just working through the quest slowly is probably the best bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I would say it's worth it to play through the offline quests too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're a little quicker. Like, there's some story elements to it, which I don't hate.
I think this server allows you to play some of the offline missions online as well.
Yeah, but not all of them, because I know there was a lot of stuff that was missing.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that being said, you can play that offline stuff split screen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Bridge says, spent a day leveling my Meg at level 80 to max after I had enough Masita.
Hell yeah.
Just a matter of figuring out what defeated at that point, I would imagine.
Oh shit. Oh no shit. God damn it. Alright, good, it's dead. He's about to paralyze.
Shiny Waffle said there's a quest to go get a cake.
Probably.
Hell yeah. That seems very Sega.
Yeah, Cremfridge said the mech guns have low proc rate on their special abilities, and then I mean,
That makes sense.
it makes sense because you're hitting so often, but at the same time, they might have overdone it.
Can I get a little bit of proc over here?
Yeah. And we got to turn that light on. Yes, please hurt me. Hurt me more, Snake.
Shark, actually. Was there a guy named Shark in the Metal Gear Kingdom? Is there a shark guy? I
Sure.
don't think so. Don't think so, though.
I mean, there could have been a guy that was like really into sharks. It doesn't have to be his whole thing.
Although in Metal Gear, that is kind of the deal. There's like there's a guy who's just like overweight and his name is Fat Man.
It's true, but I mean, like, I like to think that he's also into other things that aren't his persona, Like, just because you're a bomb expert doesn't mean you have to rollerblade.
Just because you're bisexual doesn't mean you're a vampire.
Well...
yeah, I mean, I gotta do the math on that.
Yeah. Let's not be too hasty.
Correlation is not causation when it comes to vampirism.
And you'll notice that, like, the syncing on, like, where people are, where other characters are and what they're hitting is not always consistent. But it's fine because the combat doesn't really, like, it's not that fast paced. It doesn't need to be that, like, twitchy or accurate. And also it lent itself really well to dial up.
Oh God, I can imagine. Yeah. Just let's be real. Like, you probably weren't finding a broadband adapter for your Dreamcast or your GameCube as just like an average jamoke.
No, I do remember GameCube broadband adapters being on the shelf at that same Game Crazy, and I never bought one because I didn't have broadband, so I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, why would I do it?
You'd have to be game crazy to do that.
But that's just a game crazy.
Son, I'm afraid you've gone game crazy. You've apparently stopped functioning and spent all your money on broadband adapters for some reason. Al Shark.
Like, son, you've been playing PSO too much. I saw you feeding your Teddy Ruxpin Tylenol.
You have a terminal case of gamer brain. It's inoperable.
You glued rods onto your shoulder and stuck a hamburger on top of it. That's enough.
There's just like a little cassette player inside the hamburger. Oh man, K. Wyrick says, I remember using Net Zero to dial into PSO.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Net Zero heads in the house. Let's hear a shout out for the #1 bad dial-up company. They're not around anymore, are they?
Was Net Zero the one that was, like, sort of free?
It was sort of free, but in order for it to function, you kind of had to pay.
Yeah.
That was like the Wild West of internet back then.
It was. That, like... Juno was the email thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Kind of CompuServe, but not really.
I've been thinking a lot about buddy profiles recently. Like, I just want to send an away message with Linkin Park lyrics.
There's literally nothing stopping you from doing that.
I know. Well, yeah, but people wouldn't hear the door slam when I get offline.
Bro, that door slam is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a statement. It's a social statement. You should make it your text message noise.
Oh, that's true.
You know, you could really just, like, flex. You're a connoisseur of fine noises.
Ooh, you're paralyzed.
I got it. Same person says, I would like my GeoCities page back. I shudder to look at any GeoCities pages I may have created.
Oh god, yeah.
There are certain things you just don't need to know about yourself.
These dudes I hate. I don't know if they actually have HP or if it's just the number of times they've been hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they're obnoxious to fight, and you're carrying a bomb over to me. Why are you doing that?
In the hopes that you would shoot it?
No, no. Well, actually, the thing about that is the closer it gets, the harder it is for me to target.
You're saying there's a skill gap, huh?
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Yeah, I have definitely not reached the skill ceiling in this game. But if there's a skill basement, well on my way.
I read that there is like a versus mode or like a PvP mode in this game, and the idea of it was
Yeah, that never appealed to me.
Night White Morph, take care. Yeah, I couldn't imagine it'd just be like how is that different than like a competitive rhythm game?
Yeah, I mean it probably comes down to gear, right?
Probably, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because you're just like praying and spraying, aren't you?
Yeah. I really I want to go back to town, but I'm also so close to getting my dolphin.
Your dolphin?
Yeah, do you have a photon blast yet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Mine's a
Okay.
dolphin. That the first time I used it when I first got this as a kid, he I didn't realize that I had to use it where an enemy was. So I just used it and I was like, oh, look at this sick power. Oh, there's a dolphin. Oh, he just ran away and didn't do anything.
Like when you get a new summon in Final Fantasy and then it just shows up and you're like, what? What changed?
Yeah.
I think this is one of those puzzles where there's too many buttons for us to have to step on.
So if you're playing single player, and not on, I don't think online, but if you're playing single player, you will always be able to just step on a button and have it stay activated. But if you're playing multiplayer at all, there's a chance for up to 4-player button doors to show up.
Which is, I think this is at least a 3.
Yeah, and so if you're playing with just one person, okay, there's just a door you can't open.
Is there anything special in them, or is it just?
I mean, sometimes there's boxes.
Okay.
Little
I don't feel like I missed out.
Crates of treats.
It creates a tree. Dog bones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these assholes. It's just a room full of these guys.
That sucks.
Well, they definitely because this is Sonic Team, so I guarantee you they were like, "Hey, we already made that boss from Sonic Adventure 1. Let's just."
Oh my god, he looks so similar.
Yeah, they're like, "Yeah, let's just copy paste that."
I do appreciate that for some reason it's wearing sunglasses.
That's true.
It's got like big N64 vibes.
The other kind of neat thing is because this game follows kind of that Diablo model of play through the content and then play it then play it on a higher difficulty. When you get up to the ultimate difficulty, kind of that Mario World, all the enemy models change.
Okay.
And they have new properties and things.
And they're not called pal sharks anymore, they're like buddy sharks.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Daddy sharks.
No. I refuse.
Pal shark dude.
That doesn't work on me. I'm not a parent. I haven't been driven insane by that song yet.
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
No?
No. A kid walked up to me at the doctor's office and tugged on my I had no idea who this kid was, and I was up at the desk and they were just tugged on my shirt and was like, baby shark, and I was like, well, what choice do I have? So I did the whole song with this random kid I'd never seen.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious. The parent
requests in public.
Yeah, the parent was like, thank you.
Do the dances from the Mickey Mouse show do it yet? Do they drive you up the wall?
We don't watch that really anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. No hot dog dance.
No. I mean, but plus, like, what even is the hot dog dance? You know, they all do a different dance.
That's true. It's more of a hot dog concept piece.
Yeah. I don't like this thing above my head. Thank you.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know I could do that.
I mean, I think you
Whatever.
just triggered it.
Hell yeah. That's what friends are for.
God, I don't. I want to go back to town because I want to see if there's like new guns for me. But this dolphin is gonna own, especially once we fight the boss.
Does it get reset if you go back to town?
It does.
Eh. There we go. Let's do it.
I'd prefer the dragon.
It's pretty cool. It didn't kill that fucking slime though. Bueno.
We shouldn't be too far from the boss. We're in
Enough.
Are we in caves level 2 yet?
Yeah, we're in level 2. We're not in level 3 though.
Right, because the first one is like lava.
Yeah, yeah. The second one is like an industrial freezer with a garden in it. I found the warp.
Okay.
Oh
Wait.
wait, never mind. That's a warp, not the warp.
Yeah, the ones between zones are always red.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's not the right one.
Okay, come on. That's why I hate these things. It's like, because it doesn't. This whole like gimmick that they do of sliding around doesn't make them difficult. It just makes them tedious.
It's annoying. You're just sitting there waiting for like the animation to cycle.
Right. Oh, and good, he duplicated.
Look the most annoying traits on an enemy, and he has all of them.
Mm-hmm. If I wanted to really sell somebody on this game, this is what I'd show them.
You fighting the slimes?
Yeah.
Look, it's really a mental game. Like, can you put up with this? Can you deal with it? Does it infuriate you? Keep on moving.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. We've got to get there eventually. We're running out of room, Steve.
Oh, I keep forgetting that I've got Barda on here so that I can tag stuff.
What does that do for you?
Well, it just goes in a straight line, but it goes through enemies, so I can tag stuff before you kill it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Because currently you are killing faster than me.
I have a few AoEs. A few. So far, I've spent all my money in buying discs.
Hell yeah.
Just like in real life.
Damn, that's true though. Did you see that teamwork? Look at that shit.
That's right. We effectively picked up $17.
There's a cave 3. It's been too long. I forgot.
That's right. Do you want a pipe?
Uh, no, I really want to just save my dolphin. It's probably not worth it at this point. I don't understand why I'm holding on to the stream, but
Don't you lose it after a while too?
no.
No, it just stays on there. Okay.
You lose it if you go back. That's or use it.
Gotcha. Okay,
Fine.
it's got like a
Yeah,
time
we're
frame.
All right, we're just gonna dolphin. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, dolphin it up, bud.
Okay, holding his Uzis out and summoning his space dolphin.
This game rocks. One thing that is quite striking to me is that the aesthetic design of this game really holds up. Like, this is the most Dreamcast looking game in the world.
Well, the engine is based off of Burning Rangers.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can see it now, right?
It's yeah, right immediately. I want to be like awkwardly jumping on that chandelier.
Uh-oh.
Shiny Waffle in the chat is saying, with arms wide open. I'm assuming that's a reference to Wonderful Song, a moving song. About a guy having a kid? I don't know if that sounds bad.
It seems like probably. I remember I was dating a girl who was really into Ben Folds, and I told her Brick was about an abortion, and like just because obviously it is, like
Yes, clearly.
And she's like, no, that's not what it's about. And then like he like released that live album where he's like, yeah, it's about an abortion, and I was like, I rubbed that in forever. Which is the only time in my life I could say I've ever gloated about abortion.
Yeah, I had a relationship. I kept like gloating and doing the touchdown dance to her randomly throughout the day, and we're not together anymore. I don't get it.
I mean, some mysteries will never be solved.
You spiked a football right in front of her. Did a little dance.
Are you gonna step on that button?
Yeah. Give me that button.
Hell yeah.
There's some stuff over here if you want it.
I don't give a shit about stuff. Any good? Anything good?
There's like some blue and green stuff. I don't know. Probably worth money.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can pipe now. Because I used my thing.
Yeah.
I got some stuff to identify.
Oh, did you pipe? Okay. I'm piping. I'm coming in right behind you then.
We pipe buddies?
Sure. Might as well if it's there.
Alright, let's tech some shit. I don't know. seems kind of sketchy. I don't know if that's an ice rifle. I think he's full of shit, personally.
Thinking video game logic here, where it'll literally have icicles coming off of it. You're like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Can also launch a special lightning attack.
Maybe I can do that too.
What's your saber? What's your sword's attack power?
Let's see.
I'm
Super
sure.
End plus 18.
Oh, plus 18. Yeah, you're plus 18. I forgot about that. Never
My
mind.
ATP is 330.
Oh my god. Must be nice!
It's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Lord Sword. Hell yeah.
And then you'll see on this screen your weapons can have affinities against different categories of enemy. So like native is what you typically find in the forest. I don't actually know what A stands for. I'm really hoping it's not altered. And then machine, those are in the caves. Machine is in the third zone, and then dark's in the last area.
Third zone sucks.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's actually good as a force. But
As a what?
as a force, as a magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can just do big AoE lightning attacks, and there's like clusters of enemies that spawn together, and you just
so it's probably like Farm City.
yeah, it's nice.
Those dudes with the homing missiles are just like the worst.
Yeah. So we need to use this shock rifle.
Doing good. Bought a couple new discs.
Oh, I guess before I equip this thing, I should check and see if there's something better. Oh, that's kind of nice.
What you taking?
His auto gun has a paralyze attack.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Probably with a better hit rate than your
yeah, I'm not going to spend money on it, though, because I'm just going to use my rifle.
Makes sense.
This rifle that I just got. Let's see. And we're going to grind that fucking rifle.
Mm-hmm. Like Tony Hawk. Who's more famous for grinding, would you say? Tony Hawk or Sonic the Hedgehog?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sonic grinds only in, like, a subset of his games. And, like, the nostalgia, like, I mean, there's definitely people nostalgic for all of it, but, like, on a corporate level, the nostalgia for Sonic is like the 16-bit era stuff.
Probably true.
I'm
just thinking, like, who is a more prominent advocate for, like, soap shoes?
For soap shoes, Sonic,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but we're talking about two different things at this point. Oh god.
Tony Hawk needs a thing and some help, to grind, whereas Sonic does it with his feet, au natural. We had someone join and then immediately leave.
yeah. And honestly, that's better for us that they leave.
They might be watching the stream.
Well, it's somebody at that level is they were level 155,
Okay.
and it's like you're not going to get a chance to hit anything.
Oh, that's fair. So why the fuck did they pop in?
No, I don't know. They probably just didn't look first. Oh, this cross armor has a slot.
How can you tell whether or not? Oh, okay, it's listed on the little
Yeah.
sub menu. I've got a double slotted piece of armor right now, and it's
Those
very nice.
resistances are actually pretty nice on this cross armor, so I'm going to buy it.
So, are there like additional cosmetic stuff in here, or are you kind of like locked into the way you look?
You're locked into the way you look.
Like,
There are
okay.
sometimes, like I said, like the Sonic thing, but for the most part, you just
There are cosmetics in the sense that you can be Sonic and then nothing
yeah.
else.
Other than that, you am who you am.
The Popeye rule. I find the two like laser sword owning beetle guys who have their asses glued together to be very charming.
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
They're just
Yeah,
kind of like
having an
hanging out.
elemental weapon is kind of what you have to do with those.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You have to use like your special elemental attack or whatever.
Right.
Because I've got a fire sword.
I think one of those patches does allow you to have a shared stash too between characters,
I believe so. Yeah.
which is
There's also
weird to me
one
because
that.
I thought that was always the case. But now that I realize it's not, I am having like PTSD flashbacks to like hooking up two controllers and muling stuff between characters. Did you already pipe back?
Yep, I already put that. I'm just carving through the dungeons. There's another patch that I thought about playing around with because I thought it might be useful, but it's a big change that lets you have 4 different uh, customizable palettes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard that was really good too. And then there's like button combos that let you access them.
They're also mapped to the C stick.
Yeah, because the C
So
stick is kind of not doing shit, is it?
you don't do anything with the C stick in this game.
Yeah, that rules.
That's a good idea, honestly.
So I don't actually know. Oh, there you are. All
Yeah.
right.
I was carving through another part of the dungeon. Trying to find that dang exit.
Yeah, so this is doing a lightning attack, which these guys are weak to.
Oh, okay. It's very funny because I've seen someone else kill these guys like before they split.
Uh huh.
Like, if you do lethal before they split, they just split and instantly die.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. It's so upsetting.
So I'm not convinced that this gun is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your elemental attack's definitely popping.
Yeah, that thing's good. It's a situational thing though, because only some enemies are weak to lightning.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where are you at? I gotta heal you.
Oh, hey,
There we go. I gotcha.
there's the.
Let's go. You want to go?
I wanna pipe and see if there's a mech gun that I can grab
Okay.
before we. And then we can hit it. Have
Might
you
as well
have
finally.
you beat him yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not too bad.
Okay. I thought you'd said earlier you were stuck on him.
No, no, I got through him a couple times. I'm stuck on whatever the third level is.
Yeah.
But I was playing it with a bunch of people. Then we got to the third level, they all dumped, and I was soloing it. So I was like, oh god, it's not a fun place to solo for your first time. Evans 00077.
Hold on a second.
Hmm.
Oh, of course I can't hit the. Having keyboard is so nice.
Is that plugged in like via USB, or how do you do
Yeah,
that?
it's. I mean, it's a wireless USB dongle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's down in the dungeons, waiting to jump into the boss. So
Yeah. Same. I'm coming. It's perfect timing.
yeah, for real. This should make the fight a hell of a lot easier. Two gunners.
So this, if you stand right up in the front, those can blow up, and if you're in the right spot, you won't get hit.
Hey. I got group heals, so don't
Yeah,
sweat that too much.
that's nice.
Is this guy weak against lightning?
I don't know. I was trying it, but it doesn't appear to be. Jesus Christ.
It's obnoxious. You already
That's,
cracked the skull though?
yeah, that's wild. The skull's already off. I'm not doing shit to him though. I should not have switched guns. This thing sucks.
Nice. I think it's interesting that like both of the boss fights I've seen in this game I would consider to be like very well designed.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take too long. There's a decent amount of challenge. There's, the patterns are kind of fun to try to pick up on. Peace out, Holmes. Have fun dying in the sewer.
Jesus Christ, that was so fast.
We melted that boy.
What's it like to be able to look at something on the ground and just say, I don't need that?
Feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
Couldn't be me.
Just look over at me one night and just be like, "Hey, what does it feel? What does it feel like to ball?" So we probably won't have enough time to get through the third boss. Yeah,
Yeah, probably not.
probably not. Where do you want to call it? Like, should we? What you want to do? The next floor? Or?
Oh my god. I mean, it's a bad idea to put where to call it in my hands when we're playing PSO.
Okay. Well, maybe the best thing for us then will just be like, let's play through the next floor. See how that treats us.
Yeah. Sounds good. I mean, we got a squad.
Yep. We got our boy, Heavens. What does it mean? Do I receive guild card? What does that mean?
Oh, is he sending you a guild card?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like, yeah, friends list.
Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. Won't hurt to have some buddies on here, I think. What am I going to do with my money? I have 38 grand.
Keep it.
I guess.
I think
spend it.
I think it'll be worth something at some point. It's like NFTs.
Oh, great. That's very comforting. Will it do anything? No. But will it burn down the Amazon? Yes.
Oh, I didn't check and see what guns were available for sale now. Dim auto gun. Ooh.
Is the autogun the little baby Uzis?
Yeah. Has a chance to strike down an enemy with one hit, aka that will never fucking happen. Like, if it's that powerful, it's also like a super rare.
Sort of.
I'm gonna buy it anyway, just because I want the attack power.
The 4 natural elements, lightning, water, fire, and instant death. We have a surprising number of people sticking around with us for this late night.
How many we have?
Shout out to y'all. We got 16 still?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. People are digging the PSO.
People should play the PSO.
I agree.
You can get it working. Like, you got a Wii sitting around, you can get it working.
You got a laptop sitting around, you can get it working.
Yeah, you got a laptop. Yeah, you got
Dolphin.
Dolphin. I'm so attached to playing it with GameCube controller that it's hard for me to imagine. But yeah, no, absolutely.
And I'd be playing on Dolphin, like my wife's playing on Dolphin, but I am obsessed with running like even my own baby pictures through the Tink. So it's just how it's got to be.
I keep reminding myself you lose all your money when you die, so you got to deposit in the bank. Which, I mean, it's kind of a good lesson for real life, you know? I mean...
Yeah, you lose all your money when you die, so make sure you go to the bank. It's what I've been telling my child ever since I first introduced them to money. Look here, this shit's gonna ruin your life, but you're gonna die one day.
Alright, heading to mines.
Oh, this slow status effect is awful.
Really? Why?
And
What's wrong with it?
I did not have time to heal, and I got killed. So I went to heal, and like the animation was too slow.
Which way are you?
That's okay. I respawned because I had 0 money.
Holy shit! Like how I was like, this thing will never proc. The second shot killed an enemy instantly.
You have to use a special attack for it, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like a really low accuracy. Okay, but no way that happens again, right?
I believe in you. If anyone can proc Mike, you can. I forgot to unequip your weapon when you die.
Holy shit, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just got 2 in a row.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening? Like, I actually killed a few of those faster than I could have possibly killed them.
That rules that you actually found a decent weapon that works, and you're like, this is bullshit. There's no way this can work. Warrior body. Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god. Since when do they have lasers?
New patch. New patch from 2005. Can't lie, with a full squad, this is a much faster experience.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. We're just ripping through this level. Something tells me you're supposed to go back there.
But there wasn't a thing to open that door, right?
I don't think so, but then you look at the map and the room is shaped very differently than...
Yeah, because you enter that room from another location, and I think it'll open up the...
That makes sense, that makes sense. Okay.
Like, I wonder if this... So this doesn't have it.
Well, no, see, because you can walk in this middle part.
Oh, I didn't realize it could... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, now that door is open. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've mentioned that these levels are procedurally generated, with the
Yeah,
exception of Forest 1 and 2. They're mostly procedurally generated, which is just chunks being put together.
yeah. It's not like it's never distracting that they're procedurally generated. You never like have a hard time with that. It's like you kind of know what you're expecting, even if the levels are randomly spooled together. It's like here's a room with a bunch of spawns in it. Here's a room with a bunch of treasure chests in it. Here's a random key puzzle.
Okay, I take it back. This instant kill skill is actually useful.
You're still cracking.
Yeah, I mean it's like I can't rely on it, but it's like especially when there's two other people doing most of the work there, it's faster for me to try and get those one hit kills when I'm in a safe.
That makes sense. These drones are obnoxious.
Oh, I do need that monomate actually. And me staying behind to pick up everything is like even more effectively selling the Danny DeVito persona. I'm here for the scraps.
You know, you look like a robot, but in your heart, you're a horrible little goblin. Looking at the wrong arrows on the mini map, I'm just like running into walls.
Oh, you're playing this game like you're playing Doom in the map view?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, if there's a map in the game, I usually am.
There we go. I killed that blue guy with the one hit kill.
That was stupid. Hello, Diablo2734. Thank you for joining us here at the tail end of our stream. I don't know why I'm going to pilot voice. We're going to be finishing up this third floor here with a...
In just about 15 minutes, we'll begin our descent into Denver. Looking at about 70 degrees on the ground. We should have you down here shortly.
This is what it looks like underneath the Denver airport.
I mean, honestly, if you've like looked into the Denver airport,
Yeah.
this would not be that surprising.
Hell no. Someone asked, "Are we on GameCube?" I think we were both running the GameCube version off of a Wii U.
Yep.
Yeah, on Wii U, there is a way to play GameCube games if you homebrew your system, and the online play still works perfectly fine. You have to do a little finagling, but no different than getting it set up on like Dolphin or PC. This feels like a button door, not like a kill everyone door. Oh wait, there's a button. Never mind. Where the hell are we going?
There's no way to know.
I'm not the one to ask. Oh, it's a button puzzle.
True courage is knowing you're going to get exploded, but stepping on the button anyway.
We all make sacrifices. Such as not using any of our trap equipment. Diablo says, "Oh, I play on GameCube." And Mike will be joining you soon, thanks to his broadband adapter coming in the mail.
Yep. Should be here tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So what are you doing for video out on that? Do you have like a GC Dual or?
No, I got the Retrobit just released a like that was Retrobit was where I was getting the HDMI adapter, but they released a component cable.
Oh, nice.
Which will do. It'll actually look a little worse than this because it's going to be doing. I'll be playing on the CRT, so it'll be doing 4DI.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little bit softer image coming through the tank if I were to stream it, but
It's not such a bad thing.
no.
Especially with like these early 3D games, the softer image is not bad.
Yeah, ideally next week when we play episode 3, I'll be playing on a GameCube.
Oh yeah, baby. You're gonna be collecting so many cards. Bank cards, debit cards, passports. Diablo says they play online too. Hell yeah. I think it's fair to say we've been having a good old time of just hanging out online, killing stuff.
Yeah. There it is. One shot kill.
Oh, is that it? Is it our final farewell?
I mean, that's, it all depends on how sleepy you are.
I mean, it's almost 1 a.m. I'm not.
I mean, what is time?
I'm not getting in this argument again.
No, it's...
You know what time is. I've seen you look at a clock before. You cannot.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is. Oh, Christ. But yeah, we can call it if you want.
Yeah, why don't we? Because otherwise I will be here until 2 a.m.
Yeah, I will probably be taking the stream offline and finishing up this next boss.
Beautiful.
Oh, look at that! Look at this! Look at this! We got a full house.
We do?
Yeah, we just had another person join.
Yo, what up, Tematito? Diablo in chat asked, can we play between Nintendo consoles? You sure can.
Yeah,
Actually.
absolutely. As long as you're on the same private server, it does not matter.
So you could, like, my wife and I have been playing together, and she's running off of Dolphin, and I'm running off of the Wii U, and they talk fine.
Yeah. For instance, like the server doesn't know what you're running on because these are all pretending to be GameCubes.
But I would assume with the official servers shut down, like, you're only playing on the private server if you're playing online these days.
Right. And this is what happens. I know I need to shut the stream down, but I'm... Okay, well, we can say goodbyes. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We will be... we'll be back next week, but playing the episode 3, which is very different from this one in that it's a card battler. So
We'll be starting a card revolution, y'all.
absolutely.
Thanks for coming out tonight. Take care.
Yep. Bye. Oh god, I'm getting killed. I can't stop the stream because I'm dying.